All right, it's time to talk about community association management and a career in real estate. How do you get into it? You're not going to find this as a college class at Yale or Harvard, and you're also not going to find it at even CU Denver. First, there are some resources like CAI. It's a Community Association Institute. I recommend that you go there and take a look. But I think most importantly is to understand what getting into the career entails. When it comes to learning what it takes to be a community manager, it is about finding a management company that fits your values. I think above all, that's important. There's many to choose from. You could work for a very large corporate style environment, very big community association management company that perhaps services communities and all 50 states, all the way down to a mom and pop shop that is, run by one or two. Our community management company is a mid-sized community management company with staff members and leadership team, and that's really what I'm talking about today. So if you decided to work for a community association management company, you'll probably start off as an administrator, unless you really are ambitious and you want to hit the ground running as a community association manager. In that case, my recommendation, go to CAI, get an M100. It kind of is the baseline barrier to entry, showing that you have an understanding of what it is that we do. But even more importantly, if you went as far as to get your CMCA, that would really show that you understand what it takes to be a community manager, and you could sell that to a community management company to get hired on and start servicing their associations. If you're currently looking for a new career or a different career, perhaps you might consider community association management. My journey has been long. My father started our company in 1979. I'm certainly proud of him and all his success, and I took over as of 2015, and I have to admit, if you want to be challenged and if you want an abundance of education, this could be an amazing career choice. Not only will you learn what it is to professionally manage what it could be up to 10 different businesses, because each community operates as its own business, but you really get immersed in things like insurance, contract labor, contract negotiation. You'll be working close with attorneys and collections and a lot of various, very exciting opportunities. And so you may want to consider community association management, and if you do, you should consider us. ACCU has been and always will be a very family-friendly company to work for, as well as one that is dedicated to culture. We really want the work-life experience here to be tip-top and amazing. If your heart's in the right spot and if you really enjoy helping people. A lot of the time, owner calls in, they're upset, but what I find the most value in my career is actually when I get that phone call, and by the end of it, I've given them the opportunity to fix whatever issue they have and give them every resource to solve a problem, and they're so thankful that they've reached somebody that can help them through a problem instead of just telling them they're wrong. The kind of quality people we found gravitate towards ACCU, I would say, is very entrepreneurial. We have a lady here who runs our rental division, and absolutely fantastic that she has pretty much created and run a whole division, an arm of ACCU, because it's something that she was passionate about. I had at the time, a very young lady who took a job working for ACCU. She was one of the first people in my young career, being a leader, that came to me and really held my feet to the fire. She has gone from being an administrator to being the executive of our company. So that process is something that can really happen in community association management. And I think that those opportunities are widely available depending on the type of management company you could choose to work for. And we have other members here that have jumped in and helped with the sales and marketing of the company, or have jumped in and helped improve on processes as it relates to accounting and what happens in financials for community associations. So not only are they people that think outside the box and are very entrepreneurial, but just driven. And if that's you, this would be a good spot for you to come to.